Hello everyone, my name is Gerçek and I'm the co-founder of Raklet. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit story about what we're doing. So it all started here in 2014. Like, if you've been in Istanbul, maybe you know this place. This is Galatasaray University where we first started. And when we first got selected as the president of the Alumni Association, we ended up getting this spreadsheet. There were 6,000 members, alumni, and then no real software to manage this all. So like this is all we got, and we were like, how are we going to manage this? So we started playing with Excel, then we started creating Facebook groups, and then LinkedIn groups, and then we were trying to reach out to our alumni so that like we can build a better community around our community. And then we start sending emails, created events, and collecting money, like inviting people to these events. It was great. People were partying and they were donating to our alumni association, but it was turning into a huge crowd that I was not really able to manage. And then we decided to run a campaign on Indiegogo or PayPal, and we had some success there, but still, like at the end of the day, I had to go back to home and like enter these payments into Xero and then into Salesforce. And then in the end, this became really unmanageable. So we ended up hiring her. So I had someone managing everything, but then I had to manage her, so it was a huge problem. So like we were like, we need to solve this problem. And we looked for our options, and we couldn't really find anything that makes sense. So we decided to build something that would solve our problem. So our problem was like keeping this information up to date. So we created profiles and had all of their information in one place. And then second problem was, how are we going to collect money? Like, people were too lazy to go to a bank or do a wire transfer, or like it was so much pain. So we decided to build a module, like a payment module inside the email. So they clicked on it and they paid their membership fees. And on top of that, like, we provided them a private social network where they can see each other, where their peers are working, so that they can connect with each other and create more business opportunities. And in the end, money was flowing in. So after our first year, we tripled our community. So we were able to reach more than 106,000 people, and our revenues were increased significantly as well. So when people started hearing about this, our success, they were like, can I get a copy of this software, and how can I use this, and how can I improve my own community? So we were like, yes, we can build a platform and we can charge people for it. And that's how the idea was born. And we were like looking at the market, and we realized that there are 1.3 million associations only in the US and 1.7 in France. And this is not including like clubs or nonprofits or other small communities. So today, we built this dashboard where you can go in and manage whole your community, communicate with them, send email and text messages, and generate revenue for your organization. So this is one of our clients. It's a classical automobile club, and they had 300-400 people on in their community, and then after they sent their first email, in 15 minutes, they raised more than $2,000. So this was like, whoa, like how is that possible, right? They were so happy, sending us messages saying that this is great, we love Raklet. And today, we are at 637 organizations, and we're growing really fast because we decided to make this free for everyone. Like, if you're an organization up to 1,000 people, you can start using Raklet today for free. And our goal is to reach out to 5,000 communities by the end of this year, and like all around the world. So this is a real map of our clients today. What's that? Yes, I'm moving to the product. First, my co-founder. He's awesome. I'll be sharing the presentation afterwards as well. And we're part of Microsoft Ventures and Techstars. So let me just move into the product and show you how it works. Raklet has two different user interfaces, one for managers and one for the community members. So let's dive into the manager UI first. So this is the backend, like the management dashboard that you get. And from here, you can see all your members, all your contacts, your finance, and your events, and all the revenue generation. And then if you look at here, you see all your members and if they're active, how much they need to pay. And you can go into their profile and you can see a whole timeline of what they have been doing, like which emails they have opened. And the email that I showed you with the payment button, it generated, it looks something like this, right? Make a payment, and then when you receive this, you click on it, and then you see a payment page specifically built for you with the amount due, and you don't really need to log in or do anything else. I always believe in products that are frictionless, and this is where we're going for communities. Like, in order for them to do a good for this world, we need to enable them and we need to help them. And we're working every day for this vision. And if we go to the next one, this is another alumni association, another university, and they're always running events. Like, imagine this is like a small Eventbrite. They're selling tickets, they're bringing their alumni and going to vacation. They're enjoying their time at the same time. And then with this event, they already generated more than 5,000. And then on the other hand, I told you there is a second interface, and this interface is for members. So this is a member-only interface where you can see your organization, who are your members, and like where these members are working. It turns out that this university, they had like 200 people working at Vodafone Turkey. So maybe they don't know each other, but they can go to this platform and see each other and start sending messages. Or if you need an attorney, you can easily figure that out here as well, like your peers, your alumni. And on top of that, like, we're working also with business associations, and they're always interested in like figuring out ways to create more business job opportunities. So they're listing their jobs, finding more people, and they're also running donation campaigns. And this is one of the successful, not successful, but they already raised more than 150,000 Turkish lira. And they're all doing this in one connected platform, because these people, they're not really tech savvy and they don't know how to use different tools. They get lost, they get like lost track of everything, and we're helping them to grow their community and connect with each other. So today I was presenting you Raklet, and if we have one question to ask to you, we're looking for engineers, because we want to build an amazing platform. This is already great, but like, we need to go to the next step. So we're looking for a front-end engineer to join our amazing team. And thank you very much.
I think I missed out a bit on that, but like, you're charged per member, right? As well as like additional campaigns and like events. So you have 2 points when members are charged, right?
So up to 1,000 people, it's a free platform. After 1,000 people, we decided to have an affordable version, so that like when they grow, they will be able to afford this ecosystem, and we can support more communities for free. Oh, so events and everything, they're free. And there's a fixed fee of credit card charges, which is 2.9 plus 90 cents for each transaction.
Of course, that was not a business question.
Just want to be sure, can I use this app also just to manage my events and my members without charging for events?
Exactly, you can easily take reservations here, and we have a module which is called At the Door. And imagine today, right? They were taking pen and paper and putting ticks. Why? Like, you can easily tap on a button and say, hey, you're checked in. And then you can get a text message saying that, welcome. And like the next day, we can follow up. So like, we have built that feature for sure.
Right.
Everybody here wants a text message from tomorrow.
Do you have an app for this?
We don't have a native app, but this is all responsive.
Okay.
So it works on mobile and iPad.
Perfect.
What kind of payment support Raklet? Just credit cards, or maybe PayPal, or maybe Bitcoin, or maybe something else?
I would love to have Bitcoin on this platform, but we don't have it yet. We used to support PayPal, but it was causing so much friction. Like, people were getting lost and accounts were not like tied to the people's profile, so we dropped PayPal. Today we are using Stripe, And like you don't need to do anything. You just go there, start collecting money. When you need to take it out, just give us your legal documents and that's it.
Thanks.
No problem.
Cool. Thanks so much. Give him a hand.
Thank you.